Hello, my name is Václav. We are at Superbooth 2018 with Audio Newsroom, and I've got some new stuff to show you from Bastl instruments. We're showing two new modules, and one of them is called 1983, and it's a polyphonic MIDI interface. The second one is called Timbre, and it's a wave shaper. So what I've built for this patch that you can hear is some polyphonic stuff, and with the keyboard here I can play like an additive polysynth. So each voice is a triangle wave, wave shaped with the new wave shaper. So I'll play a little bit. What you could hear was for voice polyphony going through the wave shapers, and maybe we can have a closer look at the polyphonic MIDI interface. It has 4 channels, A, B, C, D, and each of those channels has CV and gate, but also a listen jack. So you can take the output of the oscillators and listen them with the MIDI interface, and then you can just hit the tune button and it tunes the oscillators for you. It also checks all the 7 octaves and adjusts the tuning curve accordingly, so the oscillators are going to be in tune in all the octaves. So this is the interface, and so there is this automatic tuning, but on top of that there is 4 more jacks. There is a portamento CV, so you can adjust global portamento with CV. There is a transpose jack, so you can shift the outputs in either octaves, fifths, or in semitones. But then what I'm really excited about is the update jack. So at this connector I have the clock running, so I can plug it into the update. So the outputs will only update at the clock. So when when I play, it basically gets quantized to the clock. So even though I'm a crappy keyboard player, it makes my playing to be really in the right timing. What I think is even more exciting is the window jack. And when I play more than 4 notes, the module has to decide what appears at the outputs. But it stores all the notes that I play in legato in a memory, and then with the window jack I can decide which 4 notes from the memory appear at the output. So when I play these notes, what's playing here in the background, I'll pull it up a little bit. This melody is actually generated by these notes, and it's being moved around with the hi-hat and the kick drum. Basically, the rhythmic section is modulating what notes appear at the output. So the note selection I've played on the keyboard is then being used as a feed for this generative composition. So that's it for the polyphonic MIDI interface, and maybe I can now focus a little bit more on the new wave shaper. So we can see it here. So the wave shaper is quite special. It has 2 different wave shapers. You can also see the waveforms on the oscilloscope. It has a voltage controlled wave shaper, so I can crossfade to the original waveform, which is a triangle wave. And I can crossfade to the wave shaped signal. And when I adjust the shape, it's a classic wave folder, so I can go through the 3rd, 5th, and 7th harmonic all the way up to really nice bright square wave. I can adjust the symmetry control. that sort of results in PVM-ish kind of effects. And so that was the first of the wave shapers. There is also a second one. When I flip the switch, the crossfader crossfades to the second shaper, which is more of an overdrive circuit with one wave folding stage. And you can do like these like nice asymmetric overdrives, and then also blend the two wave shapers between each other. So it's a very flexible wave shaping module. On top of that, there is also like feedback CV. So when you apply voltage to the feedback, it gets some of the output signal, adds it to the input, and creates sort of a more aggressive tones and timbres. So that was the timbre. It's a wave shaper. It's available now. We will ship in July, and the price is going to be 170 euros without tax. And the 1983 MIDI interface is going to be around 250 euros, and it's going to be available in September. Further updates could be that finally the Thyme is shipping, our effects processor. So now we've shipped the first batch, and we are restocking all the stores now. So it took a bit longer for us to get it out, but we are really happy with the whole mechanical aspect of the whole machine, and also the software got really refined, and yeah, I'm super excited how it turned out. Further, maybe you can also stop by at the system of Peter Edwards, and he's showing a preview of his new Eurorack line. So there are quite a few prototypes he's working on, and that's gonna come out later this year. So I think that's it from me for Audio Newsroom at Superbooth 2018, Bastl Instruments. My name is Václav. Thank you.